are most welcome to Larabanga community. Actually, my name is Abdullah Ahmed, a native of the community and also my utility store guiding. Actually, Larabanga community is a small Muslim village with 4,000 residents and 100% Muslim. And of late, the people of this community, they were great hunters and peasant farmers, in which they go to Mole National Park, for hunting at the same time for farming. For some time, the place there was conserved, and when it conserved, they could not go there for hunting or for farming. We're also like to have this mosque, the local township around the village, in a way that visitors passing to the park will consider a visit to these activities, and the community will also benefit from that. So on 1998, we had a Peace Corps volunteer from the United States who came down. We set up a project which based under ecotourism development, and it aims to maximize the economic benefit of the local people in the community. So he was here for 2 years. At the end of the 2 year stay, he was able to put up Visitors Information Center to the community, just to convince the people how to host guests coming to the community and also know who is a tourist. So he was here for 2 years. At the end of the 2 year stay, he left. Another one also came in for 2 years, also trying putting up 3 classrooms to represent the school of the community. And before they left, I went training with them by Ghana Tourism Board, in a way that after they are gone, I have to take over, manage the communities around the park, also tell them about tourism. So we happen to have this mosque as the oldest mosque in Ghana and one of the oldest in West Africa, which was being founded 1421. So when you consider 1421, today is 2022 years now, that is exactly 600 years of this building. And the founder of this community, he also came from Saudi Arabia in a town called Medina. This man was also leading as a spiritual consultant to a certain warrior known as Ndewura Jakpa, that's the king of the Gunjas. We live in the West Gunja district of the Savannah region, and the district capital is Damango, which is 23 kilometers away from this community. This man was a great warrior who was going around fighting wars, and his aim of fighting the wars was to achieve or to get a vast land for his people to settle. So during the fall of the Mali Sangay Empire, this man migrated from a village in Mali called Mandi, in which he was going around fighting the wars until he fought to a village called Kango, where he found it difficult to conquer the people there. So he was advised to go to Saudi Arabia to get someone who could lead him in spiritual powers. He went to Saudi Arabia and met the founder of Larabanga community, also known as Yidana Ibrahim. So it's 2 different names altogether. The warrior man who was fighting for land is known as Ndewura Jakpa, and he's the same person who is the Gunjaland Kingdom warrior. Then the spiritual leader who also joining him for prayers is known as Yidana Ibrahim, and he is also the founder of Larabanga community. So when they were coming, they also promised of crossing 2 rivers, and then the third one will be their settlement. So when they were coming, they fought and they crossed 2 rivers. The final river, which will be the third one, is at the Black Volta. That is when you are crossing from the south to the north. We have a town there called Bupe. They settled there for some time, and the warrior man could not survive, leaving the founder of this community. He also realized that he was a pious Muslim, and so for that matter, he didn't need to settle where the wars and other things happened. Already, that land there was polluted with blood and other activities. And as being a pious Muslim, he needed a land where there are no polluted activities to have his own families. So from the Black Volta, he moved to where we have our mystic stone. It's half a kilometer away from this village. He came to meet the stone on top of a tiny canoe, and there were some spiritual things living around the side of the stone there. He was offering his prayers there, sleeping there. For some time, he wanted to build something like accommodation or a place for worship. And graphically, that side is slopey, okay, which cannot be built something like this nature. So there he decided that he was going to throw something like a spear in a spiritual form by promising that wherever it will land, that is where he's going to take as a settlement. So from the mystic stone, he threw the spear high into the sky,